Welcome back to Code Vein, everyone. Also, streaming.
Oh, Fang, I also found the +1 undershirt.
Nice.
If I remember right, we're at a boss, so
now
I
I
need
won't
to
be
remember how to
freezing to
fight
death.
and heal and all that. Yeah, we were at a boss here.
Or
I took a break at a
boiling
boss.
to death.
Game's
And I
not
won't
loading.
have to, use up 2 armor slot and a accessory slot to
Oh, there we go.
not do either.
Hey, lots of fun.
There we go. And we're at a boss. Let's see if we can beat it.
Damn. So much for that.
I feel like
Also,
let me show
Yeah, did you figure out the technique to
I can't.
Not looking great.
I think they patched it.
Yeah.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
What would you call it?
Going all out.
Depends on what you mean. Are you talking about them in, like, swamp or
Well, it's a big enough group where I can kill 5 of them because I have shot. And they let jump me.
well, if it's like a group of penguins, call them you can also take it call them quality or
Crap.
What do you call a group of humans?
a group.
What do you call a group of gnomes?
Rise and shine.
Puntable footballs.
I call them a sports rack.
I call them punch tables because they're punchable.
Okay. It seems that they're not as hard to beat as I expected last time. Oh, I need to go do my walk.
I would very easily and willingly no. Those are specific I make no guarantees, just make us know.
Well, they're
There's hope.
well, if they were employing their words, Saya will kick the crap out of them. They're a little afraid, Saya.
I've noticed I've essentially made Frank face. I'm not sure if what is the bird?
There's too much blood.
It's just Saya first polite didn't immediately give the impression of a douchebag. What if the few related automatically spike?
Well, I mean, I am very socially
Which gives you the chance to break the present.
Not even that. Somebody said about like socially adapted.
There's too much blood.
Literally like in real life. I will just say something, it will completely go over my head. I mean, I am crazy, but I'm just saying that.
Thanks, thanks.
Derek, you are now done.
Crap. Ah, so close.
Not like this.
Can't give less advice to a dog
Yeah, I
bathed
won't be
in
doing walking
void
tonight.
that just wants to fucking relax.
But when
Okay,
I stream
now
tomorrow,
we're getting past this.
No, we're close to it. We're close to beating them.
I'm getting fired up. I feel light as a feather.
Hello, person.
They all start shooting when you say that. They start shooting. Bullets in front of them. You see a display in between your teeth. They don't get to see. Run down and mouth. Spit it out into a big ball.
Oh, that happened.
I am not good each way.
Watch as their faces turn to horror as they realize bullets don't give a fuck to you.
One more
Again,
time. I'm
I'm
with
not
you.
Clint Eastwood.
Knocked by dad, punk. I still haven't seen Dirty Harry movies.
Damn. So much for that.
Going all out.
Dirty Harry Badger. They're good.
When are we gonna get paladins for Baltese does that this expansion we get paladins for paladins for more race.
I feel like I'm void on.
If you've seen during the campaign, there is a has managed to farm it on the land. shunned by the churches for literally communing with the void and the light.
It might be that sword thing
Yeah,
I did.
that's heresy.
Yeah, it's sword thing I
Rallian
did.
actually thought them equivalent of like Black Ops for the light.
I'm getting fired up.
Rallian was among the sanctions.
Am I the only one who thinks Sorrel
Not Rallian. Tyrion. They shafted one of the strongest paladins next to Uther and I forgot the other Rallian. Alexandros warrior.
Yeah, but he got hit. He got
Still kind of wish Shepard's had done a lot more with the reunions of some of the characters. I would have loved to have seen Bane run into whole
Yeah.
Which one do you think he would have been? Of the ones that met the bird?
probably Bash, similar to how it was there.
Wasn't he a shaman?
No, Care was a warrior.
I thought Holm was...
He was technically.
I thought Holm
No, Hold was
No, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind.
no, Hold was in, as he was known as.
Yeah, I thought so.
Among one
Man, almost again. But now I move on to.
Fang, I blame you.
Okay, how are we getting past this?
Eating my hexalite. Please stop that.
Not intentionally. It's not my fault your hexalite tastes so good.
I feel great.
I'm
I feel light as a feather.
seeing my trap. She was healing in the thing. I was fighting freaking the two night trappers.
Seriously? Here you go.
Fang, what are we talking about?
Sounds like the problem. Him slapped by a pal.
He hit me with the shield.
Backhanded shield.
Well, keep in mind, the thing is massive. You know, a little bit out of Maya's face blast. So, you know, it's pretty sizable. something that's 8 feet taller than him. Yeah, I got like something that is literally 8 to 10 feet tall and fans pulling.
Because it's easy. I can't.
What should you do?
Yeah. Okay.
In order to pull it up, water to that, put it up the rockets.
Gotta get more blood.
Stay focused.
Like I know it's
Yeah,
got
you need not experience to even have a chance of getting the legendary rounds.
Sorry. Back in line.
how the hell did I get such a good chance at catching that?
Changes. Any ball can capture any power. Dependent on your luck. Unless you max out
Almost
capture
so
rate
close.
from all of the green spheres that you planted all across the areas. If you could max out your Anubis statue's
time?
capture
I'm
rate
with you.
PAL capture rate upgrades,
Hey,
you
getting
would
closer
need
and closer,
exotic
so, yeah.
spheres to have
I'm sorry,
a
everyone.
have
I
good,
apologize
good
for
chance
not doing
at
well.
capturing a legendary PAL.
That happens, because I didn't check it out
Not
much.
impossible though.
much for that.
Just take good chance. I will tell you around the map because all 700 without it. Jet Dragon 4, you can go for a you want speed flying Jet Dragon is fastest flying house. Stamina.
You know, firing.
I didn't know you could get mine. What time? Yay! What? Oh, never mind.
Actually, too, funny enough, you said with the stamina consumption thing.
Who to
Yeah,
what now?
she's being.
I said, funny enough, you said with the stamina consumption, Celine doesn't really consume
Oh,
that much
please
stamina.
say she's being.
Yeah, well, again, that's depending on if you're using your sprint while in the air constantly.
No, I am, and her stamina consumption's not that bad.
Then Celine's must be pretty good.
Yes.
But if you're using pals like Jet Dragon or Xenolord like I do, you can go away pretty fast. Depending on how you have the stamina drain set.
That's true.
Especially when you're moving at low speeds across the map. If you were riding a Jet Dragon and you were to say go from where we set up our first base on our trio save to the Snow Islands, it'd take you like 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
So Jet Dragon going in.
Jet Dragon goes.
Where is he?
On the volcano.
It's too late. We're out of time.
You don't say.
Do what you
On the
came
west
here to
side.
do.
Celine, we're making a trip. We're making a trip. Come on.
If you also make his saddle, he also gives you the ability of having a missile silo.
If my death can bring light to your
I'm
future,
breeding a dragon that has
and
a missile.
save you somehow,
You're not just breeding a dragon with missiles.
would not be
You're
a
breeding
way
the
to go.
equivalent of a meteor jet dragon that fires high-powered missiles.
You realize you're basically making a rain. By one,
Yeah.
don't ever give her a missile launcher. Don't even give her knowledge of what a missile launcher is.
I would never.
Bastard Gobo is pulling out all the stops to snuff us out. So
For
be
everyone's
it.
sake.
He's not touching this base or anyone on it.
Like, would you give me plans for a missile launcher?
Yes.
I won't
Oh, that's true.
ruin
Sorry,
our
buddy.
lives
I'll fire the
again.
fucking thing.
Not on
What I
my
said
life.
earlier in our Discord DM, I don't trust you guys with guns. I give you guys the guns because I
Someone
want
must
to
have
use
taken
even
part in
chaos.
the
You
research.
forget, I am chaos personified.
Mine's a wasted life
Depending on
anyways.
my mood, depends
If they
on how
want me,
chaotic I want
I'll
to
go.
be. Whether it's mild inconvenience, too short but slight nothingness, to all the way to absolute flabbergasted Jabberwocky chaos.
The Jabberwocky! Oh no!
Fang would summon an army of Jabberwockies in the Valley of Honor just for the slightest inconvenience. And yes, Magna, I have made a Volpera Fang to hang out in the Horde on his own accord.
Go. Go. Don't you
Even if I
dare
could go in the Horde, I'd probably still be
want
ignoring
to
you.
live the most
Fang
beautiful
likes to
future.
blend in with the most convenient race closest to an animal to his species. And in this case, it was a Volpera. The size doesn't matter. His strength is still there.
Looked into your eyes
I even
one
recently
last
beat
time.
a Tauren in a fist fight.
It would have been wonderful to see them
So you basically told the Minotaur to
take
control
solace in
I
their
did. I got a lucky nat 20, grabbed his skull, and then threw him to the ground. I scared the shit out of the troll.
I mean, I would have just left.
I scared the shit out of a troll, made some goblins wonder if they could hire me as a bodyguard, and made some Volpera people look at me like, is that dude a Volpera?
Elimination
Fang just
of the hero
grins
Jose
and takes a
Anju.
sip of
Confirmed.
frog venom.
In Jose's
That was
memories,
probably my
we
favorite
watched her
night so
encounter
far
a
to
second
last.
resurgence. Even now, we don't know exactly what caused it, but we do know that she tried to save everyone. She went into a
Always
frenzy
remember
to do
that
it.
Fang, by technicality and physical strength,
Is that
holds the equivalent
your
of
bond
a
with
mountain
Jose?
giant. How much he chooses to exert is
It's
based
no
off
use.
of the rolls alone.
Not now. It isn't strong enough to make the jump through time. We can't alter this outcome. Not in our
You
current
get
state.
those lucky punches in
I'm
off of
sorry.
those rolls. Congratulations.
Maybe that's a new game plus thing. Maybe we can actually change the future part of the game.
Jose gave us her future to live. We can't let it go to waste. Let's head back to Magma and report the deed is
The funny
done.
part is,
What are
Doski would just look at Fang. Not even like, oh my god, void creature. She would be very subtle about it. She's like, I know what you are, and I'm cool with it. Fair enough.
What is that?
Honestly, Fang,
I never
Doski's
expected to
too old
find a bond
to
inside
care
of Magma.
if you
And
were a
this
void creature.
pathos I'm detecting.
Oh, Fang's old himself.
Is it Valentin?
He chooses to behave like
You have
an
successfully
grandpa.
eliminated the hero Jose.
I'm gonna call Doski the grandma type.
As
She's
you
just-
were right
she's
in what
basically
you've
that
done.
tired aunt
So what?
that will spoil you if you.
If you don't
really want
mind,
something.
I'd like to. I will
Yeah.
entrust you with my blood.
I mean, I was gonna make her a gnome
Almost
mechanome, but those things are macros.
A most precious.
Mechanomes give my brain the hurties.
I doubt, however,
Their biology confuses me.
you've brought this
It'd
for
be
me.
nice if, you know,
A most
you
precious.
could choose to augment the limbs or just updated gnomes that have the mechanome racials.
I doubt it.
One arm be mechanized even. Hell,
My
one
God,
limb,
I have-
please. They're mecha
Here we
gnomes,
go,
not
let's see,
cyborgs.
stone trap. Let's wait for an happen trap.
Cyber gnomes.
Cyber gnome. There.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, any boots or fucking gauntlets you put on them, same with bracers. Essentially, they're treating those like they're supposed to be like augments. or
Stay
something.
safe out.
Yeah, they're treating them like
The hero-
augments, but
well,
it's
we
like
tend
fucking
someone-
blown roboticism.
Pre-
See, this is why I just get some armor to make Saya look like he has
no
mechanical
question
armor.
about it. This bond is clearly connected to Valentin's pathos. Perhaps this is due to our encounter with him
You
in the
would
second city
think
of the past.
when
It
you
may
know,
have activated. It seems to be
Saya
connected
got
to some
revived
point after we.
after, you know, biting the big one. You'd think his arm would get restored.
All the reason Fang was able to essentially regenerate his one missing limb despite being consumed by a fucking void hound in Tazavesh's
Time jump complete, and we do appear to be in the magma of the past.
Come to pay me a visit, old friend? What a delightful surprise.
ethereal homeworld. I'll just call that because my brain isn't braining. You would think he wouldn't be able to
We may
regenerate him, but after
re-encounter
spending a little bit of
individuals we
time
met at earlier times in the
in
past
Void
here.
Storm, he regenerated
Why
that
don't we
limb.
travel
We
around
just
and
need to
see
be
who we find?
resaturated in the primal pools of void.
And Saya just pissed off what was the equivalent of a genie. Nope, because he warded it poorly and kind of had a monkey's paw effect. Pretty much said, bring me back to life before how I was before I died. Then I had to think about that for a second and said, no, wait. So how's that nub of an arm, Saya?
You mess.
No, that's what the genie said to him.
You seem well.
And Saya just grabbed his bag and
Oh,
jury-rigged an arm.
This may seem... Would
I'll
you
show
accompany me
you.
to another... Excellent. Although, I'll explain further when we get there. I had a feeling you'd say that. Back to work, then.
There's a bunch of stuff I can do here, but it seems that
You seem well. Why don't we have a jaunt in another
Dang, I think
world?
Saya just had a,
I'll explain.
how many times do we have to teach this
My ears
old man moment?
Fang's had to put down a number of youngsters.
No, I mean in Pal World.
Oh.
And I'm running low on energy cells. Well, good thing I have like 2,000 electric organs back in the base. And more palladium to Pal metal fragments that I can shoot with a stick at. This thing has become my
So
main,
this is how a hunter's jail
you know,
is constructed.
rifle.
How fascinating. Can we do this more
How the
often?
hell did that happen?
You find new gun that interests you more than anything you've found so far. Next thing you know, you're hooked on it.
I somehow doubt this will be a
This
peaceful
thing looks like
expedition.
it looks like a Fallout 4 version of a freaking laser gun.
Yes.
then we gotta
Only
go into
difference is I mod mine to have
the
the scope.
ruins here.
And I use a mod called Fusion Cells with Batteries, so I only have to, you know, use one cell at a time because
Feels so light.
entire freaking battery.
I think not.
I think some mods just have me be perfect for at all times. No, but the fusion cells or batteries, what is it? Really fun. The attachments you put on the laser gun actually determine how much it drains. Well, how many shots you get anyway.
Time to sweeten things up. May I just-
Also, I think the way it's a couple of pounds. They're just attacking you, whatever.
Could be. By technicality, Celine isn't of this world.
None of these pals are up this world.
Love the Palladian Isles island and the planet that is on, yes, it is.
We would die in the Palladian Islands, wouldn't we, Fang?
Depends. Are we blessed by the god or goddess, or are we just a regular stranded nation? If we were blessed by the goddess, then I wouldn't be nearly as concerned, because that means that I do serve a purpose. And that if I do die, I would be reincarnated based off of her blessing.
You're blessed by her, but you like to scroll with this sometimes.
No way. As long as she is appeased and I am still doing my I'll take a beating here and there.
You're a weird guy, Fang.
Weird guy. She gave me a purpose. She likes to have fun toying with me a little bit here and there. As long as it isn't to my extreme detriment, I don't care. Why would you want a god or goddess that has no sense of humor on your adventure?
A naturally grown specimen is quite rare. Let's gather its nectar.
You're a weird. You're a weird. No, you're just a weird bean. You're a weird bean, but you don't displease me.
Your potential is limitless.
And now I can make my Gatling laser rifle.
Okay, it looks like where I gotta go is around.
I will shoot at anything that moves.
Not through the ruins like I thought.
Apologies. We'll be there soon.
And apparently I can make a core eject shotgun as well. I'm just gonna wait for my energy shotgun. Because, you know, energy shotgun. And I will be right back.
Shoreline Tavern.
This is no place for the faint of heart. So
Anyway, I gotta go is down here.
apologies. I will be there soon. My, what a crowd.
Okay, it's in the shoreline, and I gotta look at I gotta go to the shoreline. It looks like I'm going the right way. It's just that you can't see it.
Apologies. We'll be there soon.
Here we go, I believe. Or not really. Oh yeah, this is it.
Can you cook? I'm not much of a chef myself. There's our destination. Can you see it? Give it a touch, if you please.
What the heck is this place?
Surprised? We've just set foot in a new dimension, a temporal rift. In defiance of credulity, the progenitor Idris possessed the sublime power to traverse time. But each time he changed the past, a new branch of history emerged. This abscess of lost time, one of many worlds of inert possibilities, is where we find ourselves now. One of my duties is to monitor the rifts and ensure they cause no harm to our world. Let us proceed.
I have a feeling this is a boss.
Careful. Get bored of lost victims. As foreign invaders, it deems us hostile. We can't avoid this fight. hope you're not hurt. Thanks to you, I've located my quarry. Let's inspect that tome. This tome serves as the rift's core. In its pages is a record of history that never manifested. With the tome removed, this rift will soon vanish. The monument is linked to our world. Lay your hand upon it when you're ready to leave. Thank you for joining me on this investigation. With your help, I was able to close the rift without issue. You keep the tome. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it later. There are several other rifts on the frontier. I hope I may...
Interesting.
Do you need something? Ah, yes. The tome we found. Breakthroughs at Magmelforma Institute sparked a new era for Revenant society. Revenant technology especially made This sounds like a world where technological progress got breakneck changes of technology. I wonder. Don't worry. For my part.
Oh, quest acquired. Sunken City, Undead Forest. I don't
My
think these
ears
are
are
main
always-
stories. I want main stories. Let's see. What are main stories? I wanted to just focus on main story quests. Okay, the Vanquish Heroes is the main quest. We're just gonna focus on that because I want to beat the game and it's how I feel. Yeah. Cult's Hidden Cave. Yeah, it's better to do that because I'd rather beat the game than...
Sarex, did you scare Fang off? Why are you so quiet?
What do you mean?
Oh, I have you turned down to like 42%.
That would be why.
There you go. That's better.
Time jump complete.
Okay. Now we're gonna focus on main story. And that is... Vanquish the Undead Heroes. Vanquish the Heroes.
Alright. Making a Hexalite is going to take a while. Might as well check on the other farm.
Hey, Plague Village is the next place. So we gotta go work our way there. There's a quest here.
Egads.
We currently know the location of to find the hero Lyle. Head for the corroded scar in the northeastern frontier. You'll find the hero Holly dormant in the Take care. Ah, you've There. Successfully extracted. I pray this power be...
Okay.
I await you.
I think there's a quest here, but I don't really want to do them. I want to just do the main story. So... Plague Village. Undead Forest is one of them. He wants me to go to the Plague... Okay, Hey, Hero Holly.
The hero Jose. Though we tend someone. If you get your hands on a praying you stay safe. Our blood ties are now. Take this. I'm here if you need something.
Okay, now we need to take on the next hero. So where do we go for that? Stay Hero Lyle. Defeat Little Hero Lyle. Head to the Chorus Force base. Chorus Force base. Chorus Force base. So
Zerix, I just realized something.
Hmm.
I have not checked on the breeding farm in a while. And I kind of left them to their own devices.
Uh-oh.
With a bunch of materials that are needed to do that.
There's some golden nectar down there. I guess I'll get
Well, this can't be good.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Let's go find that golden nectar.
Wait up. I'll be right
Just in
there.
case, I should probably bring the shotgun with me.
I'm getting fired up. Going all out. I feel great.
I should probably sell my crap before I go there because I know.
That blow her up.
I just know there's gonna be a lot of eggs.
I'm getting fired up.
Looking for some practice? I'll throw down.
I think it's down.
I feel great. I feel
Looks like it's going away, so I should have to go back up. I can get this golden nectar. Yeah, it seems to be above.
Wait up. I'll be right there. This thing's not gonna stop on us, right? Aren't you forgetting something?
Okay, we need to find this place now. Since I have no idea where this, place, this golden nectar is, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna look at the next heroes. Aha, that's where I need to go. Okay. Go this way. So, wait, here's Lyle. Here's Holly's place. Okay, this is where we go for that one. We'll go do this one first. So, that's gonna be a long trek to get there. Again. I'm gonna use a motorcycle, but it doesn't seem to let me. Rest again. No, just keep going. Go. Follow. Interesting. Yep, it's this way. If you remember how to use the motorcycle, I would. Okay, wow. That big bell one, he was not annoying. Like the big guy from when I first. So we're going to here. There is the cultist altar. Yeah, that's stuff later. I just wanted to do story, get the game done. Like I said. There's another one. If I remember how to use the motorcycle, I would use it. Oh no. It has found me.
I feel
Oh,
great.
here it comes.
Going all out.
Not looking great, huh?
Let's see if I can find a point of interest and rest there, and then keep going forward. I just keep going this. Looks like I'm going back. I don't want to go back. Excuse me. I should never use that.
All out of healing? How about a break?
If I could find a place to break, I would.
Only just getting started.
There's one over here. There's also death over here, looks like.
I feel light as I'm getting fired up.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, I'm streaming, Sai, if you want to watch.
What's up?
I'm streaming.
Huh?
I said I'm streaming.
Okay.
Cold Vein.
What kind of build are you using? You are being judged.
Heavy hammers.
Alright then.
I'm trying to figure out how to,
That's what I-
it's, Cold Vein 1 was okay. I like Cold Vein 2 better.
Code Vein 1 story made me sad as hell. That game just gut punched you out of the gate when the first boss, what the hell's his name, Oliver.
What are we gonna find here?
They did that man dirty.
The only way to get over there? Trying to get to Holly.
Treading carefully. Fine by me.
Oh, Syrinx. Errors have been made. One, two, 6, 12. My Orthrix made 14 eggs. Errors have been made.
I can make us some
And yet
food if
here
you
I
wanna
am
rest.
giving them more cake to make more. I am not a responsible pet owner, am I?
I wonder if this is the only way to get there.
Wait up. I'll be right there.
Oh well, it's not gonna really matter. I'm just gonna melt these things down into goo to make my Orthrix stronger anyway. Probably shouldn't say it like that, should I?
Okay, I gotta go through here then. I'm going the right way then, yay! Uncanny still. Ah. There's something down there. It's a giant evil flower head. The map is revealed. I didn't have to do much to get through here.
We're approaching the Undead Forest now. Before we head in, let's go over what we know. It is home to a sanatorium where research was conducted on corruptions caused by the resurgence. One of the heroes served as director of the sanatorium. Her name was Holly, otherwise known as the Reaper Witch.
The Reaper Witch. Lovely.
Holly is a revenant of Luxuria bloodline, whose members are born with access to a rare ability, namely, the power to heal. Holly used her gift to palliate the suffering of many of her patients, including her own father. But during one of their treatments, she made a tragic blunder that drove them into a frenzy. In the end, she killed them all.
No,
That's how she came to be known by the epithet of the Reaper Witch. Though branded a criminal, she was later summoned to combat the upheaval and went dormant in her cocoon. Holly's pathos still lingers strongly in the forest.
I feel great!
It's starting to get chilly. Don't let it wear you out.
Oh, wait, does the cold wear my character out now? Okay. I gotta go through the plagued village. Oh, joy. Oh, there's a thing that will bring the map up. Why is the map not coming up? Map, come up. Eee, no. Oh well. I don't need a map.
Going all out! I'm getting fired up!
Oh no, such evil in this place. Oh, there is a game series I'm looking forward to playing, Saya. Stalker.
Oh.
I feel great!
I got the first game.
You're in their sight!
We should probably head back soon. Wait up. I'll be right there.
I'm getting fired up!
A map jammer? If we beat it, we should be able to map the area.
Yeah, but the map jam is not even. The map is not even up.
Not looking good. Why don't we head back?
I'm not heading back. Figure out how to get the map back up. Oh, there's a vent right here.
Welcome! Anything?
Ah, here we go.
A letter addressed to the hero Holly. I have my doubts it ever reached her. This must be medicine prescribed to a patient. There's a message written on the pouch, too. Holly's pathos is concentrated here. Let's have a look around. This looks to be a patient's diary chronicling their affliction. Perhaps we should investigate. Can't end like this.
Seriously? Here you go.
It's a dog.
Not looking great, huh?
I feel great. Going all out.
Oh, I didn't see him blowing up.
Coming too close. Don't forget to resupply.
There's a boss over here.
I feel great. I feel right as a feather. No, let me
I think there's a boss over here.
Damn. So much for that.
Boss is like
being targeted.
He just turned around and mad and whack.
Hey, you're up. Bet you're famished.
I feel great.
started, right?
Oh, that was a quest. Might as well when I find a point I can transfer to. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Now's hardly the time to lose hope.
Going all out! I feel great!
Wait up. I'll be right there.
Yay, I'm out of there finally. Ooh,
Might learn a thing or two about growing vegetables.
another save point. I'm gonna go turn that one in that I just got. Glitted. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't care what I get. We're gonna keep going. Here it is.
There's the cocoon of the hero Holly. I knew it was unstable, but not how bad it had become. Such turbulent pathos. Be very careful here. The seal could break at any moment. We need to jump into the past immediately and find the key to break the seal. Time is running out. But her pathos has been entrenched in the bond. I don't know how this will affect the link. If anything goes wrong, I'll bring us right back. But we'd best be prepared. Better safe than sorry. is this place? Look out! Are you all right? The bond was unstable. We veered some years off the original jump coordinates. At the very least, we do appear to be in the right timeline, and that is fortunate. Curses. It seems like the bond is showing no signs of stabilizing. If we encounter any more problems, I'll take us back to the present immediately.
Well, Cyrix, it is official. I'm a psychopath now.
Yeah.
Dude, I was tearing up a dungeon in Palworld while listening to the song Gin and Juice. Not really what one would call normal, wouldn't you say? Yeah, what's funny is. Also, I got my phone launcher. I am not going to be responsible. In fact, I'm going to go back to that order. Why do I get the feeling you're encouraging it?
Maybe.
Just a little.
Maybe.
Is it because it'll be funny?
Yes.
You want me to bring your head back as a souvenir, don't you?
Also, yes.
Fine. What size skull do you want?
You're awake. Good. How are you
Yes.
feeling?
That's not an answer, you
We're
dragon!
inside Holly's sanatorium.
Yes, it is.
Allow me to
I
bring you
will
up to
bite
speed on
you.
everything that's gone on. That
Better
faulty
make it
time
count.
jump placed you directly in the midst of a revenant's frenzy. As a result,
Weak.
part of your body has mutated.
Just jumps on your
The
arm and just
corruption
starts
was too much for
just
you to
dying.
bear, so you lost consciousness. Thankfully, Holly took you in. That's all I have to share. All I can tell you right now. If you want to learn more
So
about your
yeah,
condition,
you can tell this is
you
anime.
should talk to
Suddenly
Holly.
you see a naked woman in the river, and then while she sings, you pass out.
What?
Ah, Covain, you're weird.
Good morning. How are we feeling today? You're in luck.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty weird.
Is Dr. Holly treating you too?
Can't say I never heard of that before.
It's not as bad as if you watch Gundam, the Vietnam one, 10902, whatever it was called, where the main character suddenly runs into the resistance leader while she's bathing. That was the most hilarious episode ever.
I am out of Hexalite again. God, I go through that stuff faster than I go through copy paper.
Good morning. I see you're finally awake. And you're alive.
Doctor, please, you have to let the patient breathe.
I'm sorry. Can't believe I did it again. I get so happy, I can't help myself.
Holy crap, what is with the fan service in this game?
My name is Holly Astorius. I'm a physician at this facility. So nice to meet you. We were beginning to worry you'd never come to. Glad you have.
Does she have
If
earrings
you don't mind,
in her hair?
I'd like to check your symptoms.
And her entire clothes just suddenly glitched there.
Just as I thought. At first glance, your condition resembles a blight from the resurgence. However,
Where's that stupid
it's
metal
actually more
detector?
akin to an affliction unique to those of us in the Luxuria bloodline. So tell me, just how did this happen to you? Very well, I won't pry. We all have our secrets. So far as I know, your case is entirely unprecedented. If you're amenable, may I make you an offer? I'd like to treat you myself, here, at the sanatorium. No need to decide right now, of course. Give it some thought. Come talk to me a little later.
Well, at least it sounds like we have time to work with. Holly's supposed to be an expert on corruption, though. And even she doesn't recognize your symptoms? What's going on? Let's put the mission on hold for now, and focus on getting you healthy.
We meet again. So you want me to treat you? Wonderful. Now, as the first step in your treatment, we're going to pay a visit to the Forest Hot Springs. I'm sure you'll love them. I imbued these springs by repurposing my forme. We've seen very positive results. Taking soaks will slow the progress of your mutations. It's rather nifty, don't you think? This forma can only be cast with the unique healing attributes of the Luxuria bloodline. Regardless, we need to see how you react to the water. This will tell me if I need to adjust the forme at all. Oh, and I'll be observing you in person, of course. That reminds me, you have some unique abilities of your own. Hunters confuse hearts with revenants, can't you? I know we're skipping some steps, but I think I'd like to get to know you intimately. Heart to heart. Think you can spare some room on your back? Promise I'll be nice.
Can your back carry those?
A virginal experience at my old age? Living long certainly has its blessings. The baths are a stone's throw from the sanatorium. Just turn right as you step out the front entrance.
I worry this woman has a lot of back problems.
And what makes you say that?
She has big breast. I know a gal who had to get surgery so her back wouldn't hurt her anymore.
You know, Magnet, you shouldn't drudge someone by the size of their breastises.
Did you just say drudge?
I said judge. Also, that's what's bothering you? Not the fact that I said breastises?
Yes.
You're an odd dragon, Zerx.
Yes.
Well, stop it.
No.
Alright, I tried. Damn it. Zerx, stop it. No, while I tried. But you didn't do anything.
This
didn't
ought
I?
to be a fun date.
My job here is done.
Just like Tuxedo Mask.
We'll have to use it wisely.
The Tuxedo Mask did nothing anyway.
He really didn't. I gave a pep talk. Now my work here is done.
I always found him hilarious. It's like, my work here is done, but you did nothing!
Exactly.
I was watching it recently, and when Tuxedo Mask showed up, I was like,
Start by taking
wow,
a dip in the indoor
Team Fortress
spring.
really was not
It's
that
on the
far
left
off.
as you go in.
You are the one named Sailor Moon. I am a child in a mini skirt. Alrighty, now to do the thing.
There. Let me replenish these formae. Only, it's forbidden for others to see my healing power. So, close your eyes and no peeking. All refreshed. There. You can open them now. It's finished.
If she's naked, I'll be worried.
Yes. I'd say the treatment is working quite nicely. Surprised? As you can see, part of my body has the same mutation you have. So we're in the same boat. No, the symptoms are similar, but the cause lies elsewhere. I come from the Luxuria bloodline. Our gifts are powerful and treasured. Those of our bloodline are born with the ability to heal revenants. It's no ordinary feat to heal an immortal being, you know. It takes something special. But, as nice as it sounds, it comes with its drawbacks. Using it causes the body to mutate. I suppose every silver lining has its own cloud as well. My own body can attest to those mutations. Nothing comes free in nature, but don't you think that perhaps that's a very high price to pay? The cure for this affliction is coveted by all in my bloodline, and many years of research were devoted to it. But we have yet to see any real results. Then the resurgence came, and with it, a tide of chaos. And many studies revealed that the symptoms of its victims shared certain commonalities with our affliction. My hypothesis: by researching the two conditions side by side, we may one day be able to treat the root cause. And we can't forget you, the struggles you face as well. Your symptoms are also much akin to our illness. I'm sure treating you will help me to advance my research. Now then, here's to a fruitful partnership. Next, could you make your way to the outdoor spring atop the cliff? I'm about to renew the formae here now. Mind closing your eyes once more for me? All refreshed. Thank you for not sneaking a peek. Go ahead and open your eyes. I'm the only doctor, but I have plenty of support staff on hand. Plus, I have a certain benefactor high up in the Bureau of Frontier Management who takes care of my expenses. He may not have a spotless reputation, but at the end of the day, my work is too important to worry about who writes the checks. After all, the lives of my patients are riding on it. By the way, I know you work alone, but seeing as you are a revenant hunter, I take it you're not with the association? Perhaps you've heard the name Alessandro Gobo? I only mentioned it because As it happens, he leads the Association of Revenant Hunters. Just be careful with him. He's not one to be trifled with.
Doctor! Camilo's condition has taken a turn for the worse. Come quickly! He's stable for now, but the seizures are happening more and more frequently.
I'll be right there. Get the test serum. Have it ready, just in case we need to use it.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
Sorry to cut our time short, but I need to get back to the facility. Are we all set? Thank you for escorting me back. I appreciate it. I should go attend to my patient now. And I enjoyed our first date.
According to the records, Camillo was the name of Holly's father. Not only that, she was found guilty of killing him. I'm not certain if the current situation is related, but I recommend we try following her.
Yeah, if any in his room would be below. It don't open from this side. I need to find this location, but I keep going around in circles. This place is open now.
How's he doing?
The attack earlier was heading in a bad way, but he should be stable
He
now.
has hands on his face?
I'm administering another dose. Make a note on his chart, please. You came to check on me, didn't you? The man you saw, that was my father, Camillo Asturias. The disease has progressed to the point that he's having recurrent seizures. Frankly, I doubt he has much time left. I say father, but he's never really been much of one. He hasn't shown an ounce of affection toward anyone in our family. He was born to our bloodline, but even when my mother's ailment left her bedridden, he refused to spare any of his own precious power on her. As if that wasn't enough, he even offered her up as a sacrifice for progenitor Idris's seal. This, after she was already immobile. I don't think I'll ever find it in my heart to forgive him. But I'm also not letting him die.
Interesting.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to saddle you with my personal baggage. Come, it's time for us to continue your treatment. Going forward, I'd like you to try a stronger spring. The effect on your symptoms should be more pronounced with more of the power present. There is, however, a teeny tiny little problem. The cave housing the stronger spring has been occupied by cultists. I've tried to work with them, negotiate a deal, but can't get through. They're too steeped in narcotics to string together much of a conversation. So, let's just say our next date's going to be a little more risque. Can I count you in anyway? Excellent. Let me know right away if your body feels any different, though. Okay? The cave is down the road along the path from the sanatorium. But don't push yourself. Is that clear?
What is a golden nectar thing? I need to find that.
Ready to get to work?
Oh, I already did.
Going out? There's nothing past here except for Kate.
I have so many memories of people I cared about here. You've gotten stronger yet again.
Welcome!
Here we are, the next step in healing you. You'll find the spring in the cavern's innermost depths. Not to sound like a broken record, but if anything feels wrong, I need you to speak up. You understand? Judging by your current symptoms, I don't think we have anything to fear. Still, I don't want to lose you. Let's take this slow. No need to rush. These cultists worship the resurgence. Whereas most people see it as a threat, they believe its mutations will be their salvation. Even worse, they performed ghastly rites in an attempt to bring about another one, too. That's a thing. You got it! Take this! Lot to heal! I don't think we can open it from here.
I'm so sorry, Jet Dragon. You made me do that.
Got it! Gotta get the blood. There's too much blood. We need to find our rhythm again. Take this! Are you sure you grabbed everything? Gotta get more blood.
Get under there. Oh yeah, I know you can.
Whoops! There's too much blood. Over here! No squirt! No squirt! You can handle this! Blood. That's it. No more heals. Here's a taste. Whoops, there's too much blood. Take this! really are a carrot. I won't stand for this! I'll catch up with you. I recognize this spot. We wrapped around. Is that a spider lily? I'm rather fond of these flowers. They remind me of my mother. Just beautiful. She was a caring and spirited woman, always putting others before herself, even, and unfortunately often, to her own detriment. Wretch that he is. That man abandoned her without a thought. I do. I really do. He abandoned my mother when she needed him most. The man is heartless. I've despised him from the depths of my soul. I've sat with that resentment eating at my chest. That's why I need to know. How could he abandon my mother? How could he abandon us? And why? What could possibly have driven him to it? That's why I can't let Camillo die on his terms. Sorry, I'm rambling again. Come on, there's more to hike. The spring should be just ahead, as are the cultists, unless they've miraculously vacated. I'd rather not.
Having just a boss ahead. Yep, there's a boss
I believe
ahead.
we've reached the innermost area. I sense something tough. sure put them in their place. Seeing people get hurt I can do without, but I fancy the view from here. At least they left the spring alone. We'll take that as a victory. Now that the area is secured, we can resume your treatment in peace. Well, what do you say? Ready to take a dip? All right, now, let me take another good look at you then. Good. Your condition is much improved. At this rate, I expect your symptoms to stay in remission. For now, we'll keep up these treatments. As we evaluate your progress, I'll come up with a long-term
Honestly,
plan.
it seems a little silly to wear a towel while you're in a hot spring.
I know, right?
I mean, I get they're doing it for censorship purposes, but come on.
There was actually, you could actually, if you wanted to, there is a mod to do this, but I want to do it.
Can you hear me? The bond is at its limit. I can't sustain our presence here. I'm bringing us back
I
to
don't
the
care.
present.
I wouldn't care enough to mod it.
No, not either. I know some would though, for some reason.
I feel called out.
I'm sorry.
I feel
I
called
apologize
out
for
back
pulling us out
now.
on such short notice. As I mentioned earlier, Holly's seal is dangerously close to shattering. It could be any moment. Let's go. We need to check the state of her cocoon. Then we can reassess.
Off to kill again?
Off to kill again? Okay, random woman, random person. Oh! What?
And you are? Dr. Holly?
A gifted revenant hunter, and a revenant with an extraordinary ability. I've had my eye on you two for some time. Allow me to offer my assistance.
Why would you want to help us?
We share the same goal, to kill Holly. I lack the strength to fight her alone, but I can release her seal for you. We can take her madness on together. What do you say? Do you and I have a deal?
We are stuck on this without a clear solution right now. I suppose there's no harm if we decide to hear her out.
Perfect. Then that's that. It's only proper for me to introduce myself. You may call me Licorice. As you have seen, this forest has been permeated with Holly's pathos. Over time, it formed shackles throughout the region, thereby enhancing the power of the seal. To release the seal on Holly's cocoon, you must first unbind all the shackles. Free them, and you can free her. I sense her pathos acutely in 3 locations. The park, the church, and the apartments. Come, quickly then. I shall be your guide.
Given everything that's transpired, I think we need to review what we know. I'll be waiting for you in the confluence.
Okay. Speak to Lou. Wait, why do I have to speak to Lou? I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. Okay, we need to go back in. There's a chest here. A heavy halberd. Uncanny stones. Anyway, it looks like we go back to here. I can't go that way, it seems. So, I need to figure out where to go. I know I need to go back to where Holly's pathos is, and that's near all this stuff down here, so getting there is going to be kind of interesting. Plague Village is where I need to go.
Sorry, heading there right now. This area seems safe enough.
But I'm gonna quit for now. Wait, what?
Good. You made it.
Okay, I have to talk to Lou first.
What's more, I'm glad to see your corruption is showing signs of improvement. Now, let's go over the current situation before we charge in blind. Regarding the source of your corruption, it's highly likely that Dr. Camillo, Holly's father, inflicted it. Cross-checking the historical data, we landed in a time period that coincides with a certain event. Namely, the very moment when Holly was forced to euthanize her frenzied father and the other patients. All of which leads me to believe that your corruption is the result of Camillo's frenzy. There is also Licorice to consider. We've seen no proof she can release Holly's seal as of yet. However, I will admit, she and Holly are linked by a potent bond. I think it's okay to trust her for the time being.
I've cast a forma so we can better track Holly's pathos. Each fragment will be marked by a pillar of light. Holly's pathos has stagnated in the forest. Let's set it free.
Oh, there's one of these.
Do you recognize the
Gold nectar. I do anything with this before I quit. Level up.
Glad to know I can count on you.
Chance of generation. Can I do any of this? I cannot do anything after that. But anyway, we are done for the night. We'll do more tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up at a good time. Well, I'm gonna basically play this no matter what tomorrow, no matter who's streaming what. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Bye all.